Hi, my mystical people. Welcome to another episode of Mystic Soul, where we talk about the mystical and magical things within you that you can use to manifest your best reality. We are starting a new series today. It's our Empath 101 guide, where we are going to be breaking down what it means to be an empath and how to take care of ourselves energetically, mind, body, and soul in order to stay in alignment with our own energy and the energy of the universe without allowing other people's energy to interfere with what we got going on. So if you aren't already, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you can get notified when we post new videos on our Empath 101 series. As well as give this video a like so that you let YouTube's algorithm know that you like what we're doing here in this video, sharing this information with you guys. So let's get right into it. We're first going to start with, what does empath mean? By definition, an empath is a person with a high degree of empathetic ability, coming from the root meaning empathetic. Empathetic comes from the root word empathy, which comes from the German word seen here, meaning in plus feelings. So we can say that an empath is someone who can place themselves inside of feelings. It also goes on to say that there is a Greek translation meaning passion or state of emotion, assimilating again from in plus pathos, which also means feeling. If you look at the pi root, it comes from the pi root meaning to suffer, which is very interesting when it comes to being an empath. Often when people are empaths and they don't realize it or they don't know yet, we can often become victims to the energies around us from other people because we haven't yet understood how to separate our own emotions, feelings, thoughts from the information and emotions and thoughts that we are picking up from our environment. So this is very important to remember when we are talking about being an empath and sort of what that means at the core, which ultimately means to be in feelings. As empaths, you may notice when someone around you is sick or ill or just doesn't feel right, they feel down and blue, you notice that you can almost immediately tell that something with their energy is off. You feel some sort of stagnant energy or some sort of heaviness around them. And even if they haven't told you that they were feeling bad yet, you can almost immediately tell that something in their energetic field is off. And this is something that all humans can do to a certain extent. The reason why empaths are so incredible is because we do it on such a larger scale and usually without our awareness, right? Some people are really good at being empathetic towards people who look like them or people of their family members, but maybe don't hold as much empathetic feelings towards someone who looks different or someone who's from a different place. But as an empath, overall, it's really hard for us to decide when to turn it on and off. So it doesn't matter about our connection or our relationship with that person. We have the ability to immediately connect with them on some sort of level. So if you're an empath, you might be someone who loves learning and being around different cultures and environments, hanging out with different types of people, because you are able to find common ground and find a vibration that you are able to tune in to anybody with, regardless of hobbies or talents or skills or creed or status. You're able to really connect with people on a deep emotional level, because emotions and feelings don't discriminate, and they don't separate and put different things in the categories. They either feel this way or they don't. And so as an empath, you might be really good at picking up emotions and energies from all sorts of places, people, and things, because it's more than just this physical body. It's about the vibrations that are actually fueling us and tuning us. And because this is something that pretty much happens 24/7 constantly, until you realize how to sort of control it, it can be very draining. It can be very tiresome, because even in the moments when you're meeting someone or talking to somebody, your brain is not only coming up and listening to what the other person is saying and trying to figure out an answer to think to their conversation. On a deeper level, you are also picking up on the energy that they are producing. So I know for myself personally, I worked in retail for many years, and I got overwhelmed very easily, because while I was dealing with customers, not only am I thinking about what I'm going to say next, right, to make this sale, and as well as thinking of the answers to respond to their questions, I was also finding myself predicting the energy that they were giving off, right? Body language, the way that they were saying certain things, the way they paused too long to answer. My brain was automatically analyzing all these things, trying to stay one step ahead of the situation. And not really because I was trying to. It was just that's how my brain was picking up information. And so it's always a constant. You're always constantly receiving information from your environment, and it can be very draining, especially when we don't know how to protect it. Later on in the series, we are going to talk about different ways to clear, cleanse, and protect our energy. So make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so you can keep up when we post all of those videos on how to maintain your energy as an empath. So now that we have talked about what it means to be an empath, our next video, we are going to talk about who can be an empath and dig a little deeper on the sort of traits and characteristics and behaviors that empaths pick up because of their abilities. So if you resonated with this video, if you got any information from it, please make sure to like the video and send it to an empath in your life, someone who may need to hear a little bit more about what it means to be an empath and how to start working with the energy instead of letting it work against you. All right, so thank you guys again for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Ashe.